The next topic is movies in the park.
Yes.
Do we like it or hate it?
I have done movies in the park one time. It was not in Chicago. I actually love it. There's a few things I would check. If somebody were to ask me, hey, what do you think about movies in the park? Would you do it? Yes. First thing, get you some bug spray. Second thing, check for dog poo. Because everybody don't walk their dog the same. And you're going to put your blanket down, then you're going to get on top of it. Then it's going to be dog poo smashed in your blanket. Gross. Throw away the blanket, right? Or wash it. I'm throwing it away. So I think there's some things you must do before you set up for movies in the park.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's fun. It depends on what movie though. Because I don't want to watch a scary movie at movies in the park.
In the park?
No.
What about a kid's movie?
Kids movie, yes. I think that's super fun. But a scary movie, I don't know these people. I'm out in the open. There's some scary noises behind me. I'm not doing it.
Okay, I could get with that.
But the kids movies,
You're before that.
If we saw like A Bug's Life or something, that's fun because there's bugs around us. We hear the mosquitoes. It's like that interactive Disney attraction that was back in like 2002. Put the camera on me.
This is only some
back in 2002
stuff.
when they had A Bug's Life and you could feel the bugs crawling on your seats. I feel like that's similar to movies in the park.
I don't want to feel no bugs crawling on my seat.
It's interactive. You're in the movie.
The first thing I'm gonna think about with movies in the park, I want to know what movie it is because I know that sometimes people get a little frisky in the park, and I don't want them getting frisky next to my blanket.
Right.
So like I gotta know what movie it is. You might think this is a romantic moment. Let me get romantic, and I don't want to see that in the park.
Right. So you're not doing like Love and Basketball because that was just recently playing in movies in the park.
I don't know. I think you gotta. Well, it goes back to my must. It goes back to what you should do before you set up. You need to survey who's around you. You need to survey, like I said, the lay of the land. Literally, for bugs, you need to spray dog poo and all of that. But you need to see who's next to you,
right?
Because it's a few people I would want next to me that I don't know during movies in the park. One, I don't want a couple next to me. I don't want you to have too many kids. Because now they're going to be interrupting the movie for me, and I'm trying to hear what's next. If it's A Bug's Life, they probably know what's happening because they've seen it a million times. Now they're ruining the first experience for me. So it's some things that I would survey for before I put down my blanket.
So would you bring your daughter to this?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Knowing that it's a kid's movie and other kids are going to be there, is that something, is she the type that's running around and you got to go bring her back and you can't really enjoy it?
And I don't want to be surprised. So I don't know. I don't know. She's 2. I'm not sure what I would do because I don't want to be the person that's ruining for other people either by bringing my daughter who's now going to act like, my daughter doesn't act like a brat, but she might. Kids surprise you, Justine, and you'll see when you have one. They do things that you would never think that they would do, and they don't embarrass you. They crawl up under, like I was in the store one time. This was one of our kids did this. We were in a clothing store. She crawled under the racks. And everybody's looking like, Mom, it's your chess move. What you gonna do? You can't be like, get your, you can't really act out for real like you want to. So I'm like, come on, get from under there. Something that I would never have that tone in public.
Because there's people around.
Yeah, there's people around, and you don't want them to be like, oh, she's a horrible mother. So you just never know what your kids will do to you and what you'll have to respond to. So I'm gonna say the only way I'm taking my daughter to a movie in the park is if it's for kids.
Okay.
Kids themed.
So it's a kids movie, you would take her. There's other kids
and
running
there's other
around.
things going on. There's a bouncy house over there in case you get restless.
Right.
We got somewhere to go. There's ice cream being served. That's yes to that.
Okay.
Yes to that.
That's understandable. I think I don't mind hearing kids running around behind me.
This girl loves everything.
We have to have an opposing thought because I feel like I don't mind hearing the kids, especially if it's a kids movie, because
if it's a kids movie.
Yeah, I really love the sound of kids giggling. Like that's my
favorite thing. You know why? Because you don't have none.
Right.
When you got kids, you get sick of hearing kids giggling after a while. I mean, honestly, you do. After a while, you're like, listen, I need adult time. We had a pool party at our house, and it seemed like more kids showed up. They don't drive. How all these kids get in my pool? It was more kids in the pool than adults. And I told my husband, I said, next time the rule is no kids, not ours, not yours, no kids.
No kids.
Sometimes as an adult, you get sick of being around kids, and you want adult themed activities, but you'll see.
Right.
You're not there yet. You're growing tomatoes. You're living your best life. She posted some big old ripe tomatoes yesterday. What's up with you growing these tomatoes?
I love.
When did this start?
I love gardening.
She's an urban farmer, by the way. She lives in the city,
yes,
right?
Yep. I live not too far from here.
Okay.
I love gardening. It's so much fun. It's so relaxing.
I feel like
some of my tomatoes.
I feel like you're either a serial killer or like you're just a perfect person. Because like you're almost perfect. So it's either you're either a killer on the low, or you're really like this, I don't know.
The
like
real
this
question is, you
person.
said almost perfect. What's my flaws?
I mean, I don't know, but it's nobody perfect. So it's either I'm going serial killer, or one day you're going to own a farm and be like this amazing like philanthropist.
I would love that.